Hello and welcome back to Purple Fox Gaming. You've probably noticed I haven't actually uploaded a video in about a week, and that's down to all sorts of kind of different stuff. I'll try not to go into too much detail, but basically I usually record when there aren't too many people in the house just because it's easier. I'm not distracting anyone, and I've got no distractions in the background such as TV, music, etc. So I finally found a chance to make a video after about a week. I was hoping I'd get more of a chance considering that I'm now off for pretty much the rest of the summer. But anyway, today we are looking at World of Warcraft. This is a game which I used to play, I think probably a few years ago now, but anyway, I kind of got rid of my accounts. Again, I won't go into too much detail. But yeah, basically I kind of stopped it because I was a bit bored of it. I had played quite a lot of it. I never actually did get to 90. I think I stopped at Cataclysm. Yeah, I stopped at Cataclysm and I didn't actually get to 85 because I think the main problem was that my main character was like a Warlock Gnome. So some of you guys who don't have a clue what I'm talking about, you're probably thinking, what is a Warlock Gnome? But anyway, basically, I kind of didn't really like my character. I kind of didn't really like Warlocks in a sense, so I didn't really find it too enjoyable. And my gear was pretty subpar, so it kind of made it not very fun to play at all. In fact, I'd usually like go about killing a mob where most people would find it extremely easy just to simply kill them. They wouldn't lose too much health, but then when I killed them I'd be like on a third of my health after like killing a normal mob, so it's kind of a bit like, well, kind of felt a bit noobish and didn't really enjoy it too much. But anyway, I am back now, and I did have a trial account for quite a while. You can only go up to level 20, but basically what I've done now is that there was like this special offer on where I could get the game in a month free for like £2.50. But I only got, I only get like up to Wrath Lich King, which is pretty good because I can actually upgrade to Cataclysm for like £4. So when I get there, I probably will be doing that. But anyway, for now, I'm just doing like a Wailing Caverns dungeon. This is pretty old footage actually, because I'm now like level 38, I think, and this is like me at level 20 something. I'm not quite sure what level I am in this one, but I think this is, oh no, Blackfathom Deeps is the one. But yeah, basically, this is quite an interesting one. I'm not sure where it is because the dungeon system's so easy now. Instead of having to actually, for example, like get everyone teleported in. So any of you guys who have experience with World of Warcraft probably know the, like, originally you had to like actually find a group yourself. It didn't do it all for you. You then had to summon people in. You couldn't just teleport to the dungeon, so it kind of took a long time to actually get a dungeon going, whereas now you can simply press a button and you're in a dungeon within 10 minutes, which is pretty good. So that also helps with the leveling process, hence the fact that I'm like level 38 now, and I haven't really had it too long. So yeah, there you go. It is pretty easy to level up at this point, but I think what happens is that because there are so many expansions now, you've obviously got to get to level 90. They obviously don't want to put people off too much, so what they've basically done is like to get to 60, which is the vanilla like cap, they've made that like pretty easy. I think you could probably get there within about maybe 2 days worth of actual playtime, I'd imagine, maybe a bit longer depending on how kind of like hardcore of a game you are. I'm not really too like hardcore at leveling up characters. I can say that from the fact that it like took me ages to get to like level 80 originally, but I seem to be like already pretty much level 40 in the future. Obviously not in this video because this is like a week old now, I think. But yeah, you can see yeah, they have made it very easy, and in fact I kind of quite like it how they changed it. Some people don't agree, some people are like, oh no, they've made it way too easy, which in some respects they kind of have. And I mean, I did enjoy like sometimes playing some of the harder content, but at the end of the day I kind of didn't like, yeah, I didn't really too like my character, so I didn't find him too good. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying playing a priest. I mean, Joe, who does play this, said I probably shouldn't play like a caster again because I didn't like the warlock, but I've got to admit I actually really like this guy, because the strange thing is he's kind of similar to a warlock, for example, because I'm a shadow priest, so I've kind of like deal in all the shadow stuff, whereas it's a bit like warlocks, and you've got like kind of damage over time effects. But I don't know, I just kind of prefer them. They don't seem to be as squishy. They've got like an absorb shield, they've got quite a few buffs that they can cast, so they are like pretty nice classes overall, and I cannot find them actually quite good. I mean, I can easily take on a couple of mobs at a time, and in fact I think at the level I am now I can do about 3k hits occasionally, which is pretty good, I think. I don't know, maybe that's rubbish, but I haven't actually played it for a while. But yeah, so it is a great game, I think. Unfortunately, it is kind of getting old now, which I'm not going to go into too much detail about either, because I know a few of you out there who probably do play this game are probably thinking, well, I like it, what are you complaining about, it's old, it's done really well, which it has, and I kind of do hope it does go on for a while, because they are going to be bringing out new expansions. I don't really know if MMOs actually die, that's the thing, because there's obviously tons of MMOs out there which were started, like, before WoW anyway, which is probably still going with a tiny player base. Okay, like some games did close down. No Star Wars Galaxies closed down after Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, sorry. But that was probably due to the fact that it's kind of big budget kind of thing. In fact, I don't actually know why they fully turned it off, because in my opinion, even if like kind of there's like 100 players still playing, if they just had like one tiny little server going, it would keep people happy, and again they would still get like something out of it. They probably wouldn't have to update it, they wouldn't have time to update it, but I doubt like it's going to be close to WoW dying. On top of that, I think even after like the next Blizzard MMO comes out, I'm not convinced that they'll actually get rid of this game, because I know a few people will be changing over. So again, this is kind of like an updates video about Blizzard. Project Titan, again, it is kind of, I mean, I heard somewhere they said it would be like a StarCraft based MMO, but then somewhere else I think I saw recently that they're actually making a full new story, which I think would be cool, because I can't really say too much about StarCraft, but I don't know, I just kind of prefer fantasy MMOs. I mean, I obviously do have a Star Wars The Old Republic account, but that's because I like Star Wars. I wouldn't particularly, I don't think, like a sci-fi like MMO such as StarCraft as much as a kind of like fantasy RPGs such as World of Warcraft. But anyway, it is interesting topic, and I think it would be great if they came up with a new idea rather than just made like a StarCraft MMO, because the thing is with that is that if they made a StarCraft MMO, like there wouldn't be any like proper StarCraft. I doubt they probably would, but again, I'm not sure StarCraft's for everyone. But it'd be interesting to see how that pans out. But anyway, kind of on to a few of the changes. So basically what I've noticed so far is that they've completely changed the talent system as such. And okay, some of you guys watching this are probably thinking, oh, yeah, I knew that, I've been playing it for ages, but I'm just kind of saying it from a point of view of me. And probably I'm guessing that not many of my subscribers play this game. They probably heard of it, but probably don't necessarily play it. But anyway, I do recommend it. It is good. Unfortunately, yes, there is a monthly subscription, but my view on this was I kind of always get put off by monthly subscriptions, because I'm always like, well, I don't really want to pay £9 a month. But when you think about how much you probably spend in that month, you probably spend a lot more than you would like just monthly on a subscription. I'm not sure, maybe that's not the case for everyone, but usually I kind of think, I look at it on a yearly basis, I kind of think, well, £9 a month, that's like over £100 a year kind of thing. And that kind of makes me think, well, that's £100 in that year where I could have like spent that on, I don't know, something. But then otherwise I'm kind of thinking like, oh well, it's fun to play. I can always cancel it if I kind of get bored or don't want to play it for a bit, because obviously they keep your account if you do cancel the subscription, which is pretty good. So that kind of brings me on to another topic, quick topic, because I've only got about a minute left of gameplay footage. But in the expansion, we've also got to level 90 now, and the next one I presume will be level 95, but then, like, my thoughts are, well, what happens once we get to like 100, for example? Because to me, like 100 in MMO kind of doesn't really make too much sense. I know there are games where you can go past 100, but like at some point, I don't really see many new players playing this game at all. I mean, there could be them on there, it's just I'm on an RP server, so I don't really know. It's like, be interesting to see. But yeah, effectively, I haven't seen many new players, and they've all got like mains and stuff, so I'm not sure they're put off by the fact that there's like already you've already got to buy like 3 expansions, or 2 technically you have to buy because you get the battle chest, I suppose. But yeah, like, I'm not sure they're put off by that. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time, and hopefully I'll get some more videos